abstract a little bit. Let's say that I sign up for a very large organization. I'm a junior developer, and I was given a ticket that I need to go change the user avatar. And we have a REST landscape. So are you telling me that I would have to go and ask the platform team, hey, who implemented this portion of the user entity, and are other teams using it? Like, I would physically have to go and talk to it. I wouldn't be able to figure it out from the code.
It really depends. Like, there are things like Backstage, where you have like a tool that really has an open API spec for every subsystem that exists, and you can figure out who are the people behind. But yeah, we have seen that very few companies actually use like a registry or thing of that sort. With GraphQL Federation, you have a schema. It's not optional. Like OpenAPI, you can have it. GraphQL, you must have a schema, otherwise it doesn't work. And so in a federated graph, you must have a schema registry. So that means you must have subgraphs. Each subgraph has a schema, and if you have a schema registry like Cosmo, you also can associate people and teams with that subgraph. So if you look at a schema, you can immediately figure out who are the people behind it. You can talk to them. It's very transparent, and it takes very, very low effort to figure out these things.
And for the non-technical audience, a schema is just simply like a blueprint of that service. And so basically what you're saying is, let's say that this REST landscape, we might use something like Backstage, but it's optional. We might not do it. Maybe we're growing so fast, so we might not do it. But with GraphQL Federation, you cannot have it without a schema, which is a blueprint of how that service works. And with GraphQL Federation, it enforces that strictness. So theoretically, in a GraphQL Federation landscape, I have a visual graph of how the company kind of works in a more or less sense. And so I can go and I can make changes, and I can also kind of tangibly see what services are interacting with others by just simply looking at the schema. Would you say that's correct?
Yeah, very much.